Everyone, welcome to Hibernate tutorial. In our previous tutorial, we have covered a simple program for the Hibernate. What we have done in that, we have create a employee class in which we have three fields: ID, username, and password. And after that, in Hibernate HBM file, we have mapped this employee class with the employee table in the database, and then we have assigned generator classes assign, and then we have username and password as the properties. And in the Hibernate configuration file, we have mapped all the required properties for the session factory. So we are using the MySQL, and after that we have mapped this employee hpm.xml file. So, and in pom.xml we have include the dependency. So what is the dependency required? We will include the Hibernate core library here and the MySQL. So there are two dependency in our program. One is for the Hibernate and another is for the MySQL driver. Now what we have done after that, we have load the Hibernate configuration file, and then we have created a employee object, and then we have saved that these values into the database. So let's see in the database. MySQL u root show databases. Okay, use telcom. So database name is telcom. Then show tables. Let's see. Yes, we have this employee table in our database telcom. So we will select star from employee. So here we have two records. One is telecom and text, telecom to text. Now what we will do here, we will now let's run it again. Anil, and password is Anil. So let's run this program and see the output. So here you can see in the console, so as we have in the configuration files, we have this property shows equal true, so that's why it is showing the queries in the console. So let's see my record. So here you can see that this is my record. Now in this tutorial, what we will do is we will convert this program into annotation based. As we know that this is a mapping based program, we have this HPM file. So what we will do, we will rename this HPM file, or let's make it refactor rename. We will rename into ABC so that we will keep the backup. And in the, or either you can delete this HPM file. We have to delete the HPM file. Let's instead of delete, what we will do, we will rename it, and we will rename it abc.xml. And in Hibernate CFG file, what we will do here, we will remove this mapping. So and after that we will map this to with the entity. So here we will map com dot tel comma dot employee. So this is our entity. So let's go to here. Now what we have to do here is we have to make it as entity class. So here we will use persistence entity, and we will map it with the table. So table, we will give the name is equal to, table name is employee, and here we have to mention the ID. So that's it. So this is the change required. Now earlier we were using this Hibernate HPM file. Now we have removed the Hibernate HPM file, and we have mentioned that yes, this is my entity. So we have included this entity, and how to make this Pojo class of employee to the entity, we will use the annotation at the rate entity and at the rate table, and then at the rate id. Then in main.xml we will load the xml file, and let's username is abc, password is abc. So let's run this program. Run as